Very good evening to you all, and welcome back to the channel, DaleThompsonGolfing.com, the home for trucking golfers, because playing is living. We should all know that. And if you're a trucker or golfer, please come on, smash that subscribe button, bump my numbers up, would really appreciate it. Come and join the party. The sane party. I hope your week is going really well. Mine is so far. It's not been too bad, nothing drastic, no dramas. Tonight I'm off down to Purfleet, Allington, so it's going to be a long one. I don't mind them, like I said before. Right, so what do you think of my hat? I want to thank my brother-in-law Terry over in America. He lives in South Carolina, Charleston. I think it's Charleston, South Carolina, for sending me the Trump hat, the MAGA hat. Sent me a red one and a blue one, which I thought was absolutely awesome. And I was going to wear it when Trump was going to get inaugurated anyway, so I wore it. Did my dance, YMCA. We all know that. If you do not know YMCA, friggin' hell, you've been living under a rock. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I did. Elon Musk is getting battered at the moment with his salute.
Here. My heart goes out to you.
I mean, I can understand people's perspective of what they've been saying in the past, saying that, you know, Trump's been a Nazi sympathiser and all this lot. But the guy was putting his hand on his chest and putting it out. Now, from history and from the Nazi Party, their salute was level and out. That is the way they saluted. They didn't put their hand on their chest. It was level. That was their salute. And I've only taken that from reels that I've seen in the past, black and whites, when I've seen many historic videos about the Nazi parties and all that. I love history, I really do, especially the Second World War and the First World War. So yeah, all those people out there saying that he's saluting like the Nazis, he's not. He's actually he was actually sending his heart out to the people. Yeah, but they're still going to scold him. They're still going to say, you know, he's a Nazi and blah blah blah. So yeah, whatever. I don't believe it. White supremacy and all this. Yeah, we do know that there is white supremacists around the world, not just in America, but around the world. Is there anything we can do about it? No, I don't think so. No, there'll always be those lunatics out there that, you know, think they're better than everybody else. So keep yourself to yourself. Right, I was watching a program tonight, 24 Hours in Police Custody, which I thought, here's a question for you. Right, here is a question for you. If somebody came up to you and says, do you want to earn 20 grand? Just like that. Obviously your first question would be, what's it for? And yeah, you'd probably be right that if somebody's offering you 20 grand, you know it's something bad. Nobody offers you 20 grand for nothing. And 9 times out of 10, it's drug related. So that's my question. Somebody came up to you and says, do you want to earn 20 grand for delivering a parcel full of either marijuana or methamphetamine, which is what this program was about. One of the programs was about methamphetamine, and another one was about cannabis being transported. It was hilarious. If you want to watch it, the second one especially, it was about packages being sent across from America to this lady, and she was getting £100 per package, and the screenshot to an airplane flying overhead, and it was a DHL airplane. I thought, oh my god, no, not DHL. They cannot be associated with drugs, surely not. But they have been used, and unbeknown to DHL, or it could be anybody, the Royal Mail, there's obviously there's obviously no screening process for any packages coming across from either America or anywhere else in the world where they can identify drugs. Obviously they got the drug squad there. I don't know whether they're being used or not. I really don't know, but obviously drug dealers nowadays, they get around that kind of stuff by masking the smell of drugs. But yeah, there's got to be a better way, surely, to stop drugs coming into the country from abroad. There's got to be a better way, because as soon as they come in here, you know, drug dealers, as we know, they prey on vulnerable people. The vulnerable, the better, because they're not the ones that are going to get nicked. But they will do eventually. They will catch up with them eventually. But it is the innocent, or when you watch if you watch the program, you can tell when somebody's a wrong and whether somebody's been, you know, led down the garden path, and it's pretty sad. It is really sad that these people have got to use this kind of criminality to get some kind of income. And yeah, it is. And one of the guys, the first one, he got 10 years for methamphetamine that was transported in I think it was a boat prop shaft that he cut out and then bagged up, ready to be transported to whoever, and they nicked him. And it was sad, you know, that, you know, somebody approached him, and you know, it's that sob story, you know, I'm trying to make ends meet, bills are coming in, can't afford anything. I've got the solution. Yeah, that's when you're hooked. And I said to my wife, would you? Her answer was, well, if I got nicked and I went to prison, I'd have 3 square meals a day, I'd have a bed, I'd get some sleep, some exercise, there's a library there, I can get educated. I was like, she's got a point. But it's something that I would never ever entertain. Drugs for me was always a zero policy when I was in the military. It was an absolute no. And I've never, in the military, never ever touched any kind of drugs whatsoever. It just wasn't worth it, because you get kicked out anyway. Your career was ruined. And I was a career soldier anyway. I wanted to do my 22 years, and I wanted to do a bit more if I wanted to. I could have done 30 years if I wanted to. I did 23 years, 288 days to be exact. But that was enough for me. I was thinking about the future, and I've just realised that it's been, we're in 2025, so this year it'll be 13 years since I've been out of the military, and it's just gone. It's just gone like that. And this is all I've been doing since I've been out, driving trucks. And before when I was in the military, I was driving trucks anyway, because I was a roll call transport. So I've had wheels running through my veins for well over 30 years now. That is my question. Would you you criminals out there, would you take 20 grand in the hand to do a criminal to transport drugs? Or yeah, would you do it? That's my question of the night. Right, like I said, I'm off to Perfectly Allington. I'm gonna find my trailer, I'm gonna bugger off, and I will see you guys for my 4th shift. I'm doing the driving range on Friday. I've just been told by my wife that I can't take my grandson to the soft play area anymore, because he's at school. He's a child thing where kids learn to be kids. So I can't take any more. He's there on a Friday, which I'm absolutely gutted about. But I'll get to the driving range instead. I'm going to have a word with Woody, see if he wants to go. So, right, drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they're all bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment, and I'll see you, like I said, for my 4th shift tomorrow. Cheers, guys.